So I know this
Who
was
did it?
effectively. um. Rika. Rika did it.
Actual answer or?
I don't fucking know. But probably actually, yeah.
Okay.
She's by far the most sus one overall at this point.
I was gonna note it down.
So like seeing this game as like its own thing, like kind of separate. Even though it's obviously an answer for the first game, I see it as like its own separate thing, right?
Right.
So comparing that to the whole Shion Mion deal, which was game 2 and 5, which I see those two as one thing.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's kind of natural. So comparing 2 and 5 to just 6, I'm not sure if I prefer 2 or 5 to 6 or 6 to 2 and 5.
Okay. They're kind of like pretty close.
They are very close.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I would give the edge to the Shion Mion thing because I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Indo technically took 2 games to do that.
Right. But the whole story is what I mean.
Yeah.
But this one, game 6 by itself, is a very close second. Because like I jokingly said, but actually meant was there's bullshit parts, but the good parts made the bullshit parts worth it.
Yeah. I mean, the good parts don't work without the bullshit parts, to be fair.
Yeah, I still think it could have been cut down a little bit.
Yeah, it probably could. It's got the Umineko problem of everything feels like bullshit at the time, then you get to the end and you're like, you probably couldn't have cut that bullshit out, but it was still bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, that's our way. Yeah. You'd be shocked to hear that's not an unpopular opinion, what you just said. I mean, a lot of people hold on that this is actually the best individual arc.
I would completely understand that. Steam Potato said that when we mentioned it.
Yeah, exactly.
I would completely understand that and would not even really argue it.
No.
But personally, I like the old Xiaomi deal better.
Yeah. Yeah, funny enough, you get a lot of people who also say that. That if they don't say this is the best, they usually say that that one of those arcs was the best. But to your then point on, that wasn't a continuation. As I may have said at the time, Watanagashi and Miyakashi, they are kind of unique in that they are so directly. You call it a continuation, but linked like that.
Yeah, it's not a continuation there.
Yeah, I mean, and to be sort of specific and pedantic, they are not actually the same timeline. They are ever so slightly different, but so close. Obviously, as a song. Whereas this answers obviously a completely different timeline to the first game. Obviously, it answers the first game, and
they referenced the first game's timeline.
Yeah, exactly, because that was part of the answer. Was looking at that and realizing, hold up, this is more or less the same situation, just the characters have been slightly changed around and who's doing what.
Which is the same that they did with Miyashio, really.
Well, your perspective.
Well,
I think that was more the perspective was changed, and this was more put in a similar situation but applying it to different characters and seeing
roles were changed in this one.
Yes, yeah, and in that way, in the first 2 answer arcs, then he's actually now given us 2 of the very important mechanics to how you can actually solve this mystery over the next 2 games. That will be expanded.
Eye on Rika.
I mean, that's the third way that we've seen from these 2 games is keep your eye on Rika. But the point of perspective is important, and also the roles that people are playing are important.
Perspective is important. Roles people are playing are important. Keep an eye on Rika. Fuck them Houjous. I got all the things that we need out of this game.
Yes. As I said, this was a very long game to come to that conclusion.
It didn't feel that long. In the end, it didn't feel that long. It didn't feel longer in the middle. It felt longer when Mio was on screen.
That's usually what happens when Mio is on screen.
Fucking God, Mio. God damn it.
Yeah. Also on your scoring, you actually got 2 points that chapter.
Oh, so
as in for the whole game.
Okay, that's fine.
You got 2 more points, which is the same as what you got for Miyakashi as well. So that's pretty consistent in the answer arc. So you keep getting 2 more, getting 2 more points. One of the points I think I actually already told you. That was the one where in the very beginning intro, you joked that Reina was hiding a body. When, well, actually she was hiding a body.
Shit, now I need to rewatch the video to see when I said that.
I'm pretty sure you said that at some point. Or I think you said more specifically that when Reina was having her talk at the very beginning, very beginning of the game, that she was about to like reveal a body or something like that. And it's like, well, yes, actually, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I did say that.
Yeah, I think I told you that when we went around. I told you that.
Yeah, you probably did, yeah.
The other one, I'm not going to tell you. I could tell you, but then I'd have to tell you again because there's a bit more to it that I wouldn't be able to tell you. So I'm just going to leave that.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I could tell you about half it with the knowledge that you've already seen, but I couldn't tell you why I felt that was worth noting down.
Okay. You can't tell me why it was worth a point.
Yes, but I can tell you why it is, and yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I don't know any of the other shit, so.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But you are beginning to get places, though. I think, not in terms of what I've written down, to be honest. Because you haven't explicitly said anything along the right lines, but you are beginning to get into the right mindset. A bit. On what's
fuck them
going on.
Houjous, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's all my points now. Just fuck them Houjous.
Yeah, that's all. That's all you've got in terms of who did it. It was clearly the Houjous. As we saw clearly in this chapter,
I told you.
Satoko did all of this.
Yeah. Isn't that obvious? I mean, fucking.
Okay. So, other than you saying that Rika is kind of sus, you're also saying that Satoko caused the Great Hinamizawa disaster.
Well, fuck them Houjous.
Okay then.
I found one thing to absolutely destroy, and that is it. Because it's still funny to me.
Somehow. You're going to die in that narrative.
I'm dying. Well, fuck them Houjous. I'm dying like they are.
So, here's a problem though. What if I told you the next answer arc is the answer to chapter 3?
Oh, it's fine. I don't actually hate Satoko.
I know you don't actually, but you're just going to keep that on when it's about to become really inappropriate.
It's always been inappropriate.
I know, but like that's but at least that's being in the context of games where it's not actually for real. Everyone's been like, "Fuck them Houjous," right? That's how it works because no one's actually saying that.
Well, I'll just be a hipster.
Yeah. So, you're actually going to now use it in the arc where everyone is actually like, "Fuck them Houjous."
Yeah, fuck them Houjous. See, they're on my side now.
Okay.
I mean, they've always been on my side. They're just embracing it.
Yeah. But anyway, that's sort of your preview to the next arc. Then, is that it will be the answer to the third game, which makes sense. Obviously, the way we're progressing along. Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't even know if there is an answer in that one anymore. It's been so long. Other than Satoshi's bullshit.
Well, yes, there is Satoshi's bullshit that needs to be resolved.
That's about it. That's all I remember.
At some point.
Why did why did Satoko call me a cunt that day? There. That's the other question.
Yeah.
I'm also fully embracing that one because that's like probably the funniest line I've said in the whole thing. I've had like 5 good lines this entire playthrough so far.
And you're not going to let them die. But other than Rika's kind of sus, any closer to what's actually going on here? Out of all the bullshit that Akasaka presented at the end, any that add up or just all bullshit?
No, real talk. Like I do see why he's onto something. It just his explanation made it less stupid.
Yeah, exactly. His point was that okay, this theory is bullshit. All those theories are bullshit. However, there's something there that's less bullshit
Yeah.
in what's actually going on.
The
Basically,
most believable thing by far, the most believable bullshit thing is that Rika is the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama.
okay.
Because she has completely helped that narrative herself
Mm-hmm.
by being fucking weird as shit.
Okay.
And being
So,
alive for 100 years and seeing this shit so many times.
well, that's something. Yeah. So you're saying that she's seen the shit. Any more on that? On like how is she seeing all the shit? Like what's there? Like
She's
what's going
seen,
on?
I can't think of any logical explanation other than like some Groundhog Day bullshit.
Okay. I mean, you don't need a logical explanation, do you? I mean, like, Renault's open for fucking UFOs showing up, so I think anything goes in terms of theories.
Yeah, well, we're gonna listen to Mio and fuck Mio.
Right. So you come up with some better bullshit than Mio then.
Fuck no.
Gotta out bullshit the bullshit.
I'd rather not. I'd rather be bullshitted.
So, yay nay to the Groundhog Day shit, even though it's kind of like the only way you could explain what
That's
she's
the
doing.
only. Like, I'm honestly barely even trying. I'm just gonna wait till it's plain and obvious, and then I'll get it because I'm,
Yeah.
an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
But the most valid theory I got is some Groundhog Day bullshit going on with Rika.
Yep. That may or may not be related to her actually being reincarnation or Shizam or something related
Oh
to
my
that.
god, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. We'll see how those turn out in the next two games. Because at least definitely going with the way. Obviously, this will. I mean, obviously, you saw what Rika did and how she acted. But there's
Mm-hmm.
other things going on as well that are beginning to push on that front of what the fuck's up with Rika.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're going to get far more obvious in the next two games. So eventually it will click. and
Oh
suddenly
yeah, I bet.
the whole thing will appear in front of you, and then we can shred the sus list because then it'll actually be answered.
Oh yeah.
You're going to be pissed you didn't get your happy ending, aren't you?
Oh, I mean, no, I got my ending. I'm good.
You're just going to ignore what happened. It didn't happen,
Pretty much.
even though there's about to be another game. Which shouldn't be able. Why is there another game if you got your happy ending? Yeah, because this kind of ends when you get the happy ending, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So why is there two more?
I don't know. I don't know why they bothered.